So, I don't know if you can hear me, I got my mask on. I got some new chameleon powders for my birthday. So, I am going to try, and a ton of cool little molds. So, I'm going to try using this chameleon powder and trying to make maybe some galaxy looking stuff. I don't really know. We'll see. I'm going to try it 2 different ways. I'm going to try the putting the powder inside the mold, and then I'm going to try putting the powder directly into the resin. It comes with this little brush. But I gotta say, the pigment comes with the brush. But trying to paint, trying to get into these spheres here, these little globes, is really hard. So, So I might just do it the other way, adding it to the resin. So what I'm going to start with is, let's see, that. And everybody does so much blue, so I'm going to try to use very little blue. That was magenta, and this is wine red, so that might make it a little interesting. And since I have these tiny little globes and these tiny little gem shapes, and I have no idea how much resin they take, I'm just kind of winging it. I think I got a really weird color here. Okay. Now, so this isn't wasted. What I'm going to do is just keep combining, oops, just trying to show you and ended up spilling. Combining my mixing cups here. So I had some separated. So that we could get a better view of the table. But you know how it goes. So that was actually called Galaxy in that pigment. So that's what I'm going to try again. Watching a lot of Evan and Caitlin and Jazza lately on YouTube. And of course, Pouring Your Heart Out. Really good channel. Resin, specifically resin. This is so weird. I just love color shifting stuff. It's wild. Very wild. Very weird looking. So, did I lose my purple? Is that what happened? I could not find. Okay, alright, we're gonna try some violet. Change this up a little. This seems to have a lot of green and red in it. Let's see, there was a grape powder. So I suppose I don't want this to have too much pigment because then they tend to not cure. Oh, yeah, that's pretty. Can you see? So I don't want to overload that. And you don't need a lot anyway. Out the way. A little blob of resin right here on the mat. Bubbles. And this is I have a pipette, but I'm opting to not use it because they don't really clean. So I'm just trying it this way, pouring it onto the stick and letting the stick direct the resin. And since the resin does settle and sink a little, it's probably better to have a little over the top and not enough. Oops, I am just, see how sloppy I am? This is what I'm like in the kitchen too. I doubt that I have enough to even fill up that one. So what am I gonna do? I hate wasting resin. So and now let's see what we can do. I don't know if I'm gonna use this bigger one. Might have enough for a couple of these. So I think I'm gonna try this. Let's see. Maybe I'll just try getting it down at the tip. Sorry, I don't have the camera positioned very well for this. Okay, so it's in there, and it is a little sloppy. Like, I don't think you can be very intentional with molds that are this tiny to like get specific patterns in, because you can't really manipulate what's down there. Well, maybe you can if you know what you're doing, but I'm a noob. Okay, so put that to the side. And so I'm just putting in the clear with a little bit of grape shifting chameleon pigment stuff. And then violet. I'm going to let that sit for, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes if possible. And what kind of what? So, I only mixed up 60 milliliters. And so I was just farting around here, testing stuff out. So let's try. We tried the grape. And we tried the galaxy. How the heck did I get this like right into resin? I even got resin on my desk, even if I'm not down. That's how sloppy I get. This one says olive. Let's try Bolger. This time I'm going to put the drops right in here. Oh, come out. There we go. And I don't even know if I have enough. So, and hopefully I'm not stretching my mold here. Popsicle stick. That's it. Much better. Stinking light. So I'm going to let that with the sinking light sit. This has a ton of bubbles in it, but there's really nothing I can do about it because they're like, it's such a cylindrical shape and they're just up and down that tube. So this olive is so strange because to me it looks white, but that's the thing with the color shifting stuff. There's a green tint. And of course I just put my brush in water. So maybe what I'll do, since I just left my brush, I'll do this. Right. This is the red top olive with a golden yellow alcohol ink. I think everything is Lux Resin, in fact. Now the resin itself is J. Diction, so. Alright, I think we can demold these experiments. Now see, I think they're going to be a little funny looking because if you could hear me yesterday, I said that it tends to sink, and it has. So So, and also these, there's a trick if you have a hard time getting the resin out, the castings out of these, you just put it for a couple seconds in water with a little bit, and I mean like a couple drops of dishwashing soap, and they slide right out. So we'll see if that's required. But clean up the outside a little bit here. All right, let's try the small one. It's pretty. It's not quite complete. You can see that it's more acorn shaped, I guess. But the Galaxy chameleon powders worked really nice. I can't remember which was which. I know I started combining some powders and stuff. So that one's a little bit weird. This one looks like it's going to be the same. Much more of the... Oh, you know what? I bet this... Yeah, I can tell by the mess up here. This is the one that I used the paintbrush and gave it a coating on the outside, on the actual mold itself, and then poured stuff in. So you can see the difference. This one I dusted the mold, and this one I didn't. So that's what happens. If you're looking for something really vibrant, try dusting your mold. Like I said, these odd shapes are kind of hard to do that with. Just, once they're dry, it's real easy to clean these off. So they're quite so messy. Wasn't thrilled with the colors the way I thought they would come out. I guess they just didn't mix well together. They would if it was the sort of situation, which I don't know if you can. I mean, I guess you could really take your time with these if you let them sit for an hour or so, and then added another layer and another layer and another layer. Then you could get colors that didn't just turn to brown. Okay. So this is just a tinier version. Eeps, come here! Oh, stop rolling! Gus is playing with stuff. Oh, Buster. Oops. Yeah, I have a feeling that was my necklace he just decided to toss. Oh, another big guy. Here we go. Oops. So, the benefit of them having a strange flat edge is at least you can set them down. So, as I said, it's real obvious the this one where I dusted the inside of the mold first. So it depends on the look that you're going for. One isn't better than the other. They're just different ways to do it. this, if I can remember correctly, was I got it stuck on. It's like a finger trap. Oh no! Oh no! I think this was the champagne, maybe? The champagne chameleon powder with mostly clear resin. There was just a little bit of yellow left over that I put in there, and a little something on the bottom, but it's quite pretty. I wouldn't say it looks like a gem, but it's still pretty. Okay, I didn't use the soap technique, but I did just run them underwater to see if that makes a difference. Not really. I guess the key is the soap. Now they're just hard to hold. Oh, come on. Okay, so this one, I also dusted a little bit of the mold. Just dry it off my shirt. So, I think this was the golden yellow, but I don't remember which powder it was. We were just kind of experimenting. It's an interesting result though. This one came out really cool. So this had what was left over from this one. Then added a little bit of darker color that was left over from another mixing cup, and just added it in there. So that was sort of gradient. Okay, so this one, I remember adding